You're welcome to class. Today we are going to be looking at function machine. Okay, when you're talking about function machine, three things are to be considered. The first is the machine itself, and the second is the input. The third is the output. Now, when you look at the sample we have on this screen here, we have two machines there, which is this and this. Okay, this first machine, what it does or what it processes, it multiplies whatever is put into it by two. You can just think about this function machine as maybe a toaster. You know, when you put your bread into a toaster, it processes it and gives you a toast. Now, whatever number is put into your function machine is going to process it based on the command that is given to it, right? Some machine could be addition, some could be subtraction, some could be square or square root and so on. But right here we have the first one here we have times 2. So whatever number that is being processed by this machine is going to be multiplied by 2. And this second machine here, whatever number is being processed by this second machine is going to be added, 3 is going to be added to it. Good. So let's begin. Now, this is the input, 25. So we input this 25 into the first machine. What happens to it? It's going to be multiplied by 2. That is what the first machine will do to it, and that gives us 50. Now, this 50 now will be taken to the next machine before we can have our output here. And so we add 3 to it when it comes to the second machine, and then we have 53. And so the output after this input has been taken through the two machines, through the processes, is 53. Here now we have the input, which is 25. The processes are multiplied by 2, and whatever you get plus 3, and it gives you 53. Let's look at another one. 54, the input. So let's input this 54 into the first machine and let the first machine perform the magic. Okay, that will be 54 times 2, and that gives us 108. This 108 is what will proceed to the second machine, which is going to be plus 3. And so that gives us 111. And so here you have 111 as the output. So this is the input, 54, and the output is 111. So let's quickly consider some other example. Now, look at these two machines that we have here. You can see that the operation that these machines are going to perform are different. So this first machine here is going to multiply whatever number is put into it by 10, and the second machine here is going to subtract 3 from whatever number is input into it. Okay, so let's take for instance the first input now, 15, and so 15 comes to the first machine here, and that will be 15 times 10, and that gives 150. And so this 150 proceeds to the next machine, and that gives 150 minus 3, and so the output is 147. So the input is 15. After being processed by the two machines, we have 147. All right, so let's look at another input, which is 24. So it's going to go through the two machines. The first machine now, that will be 24 times 10. That gives 240. So this 240 proceeds to the second machine, which has to do with when it proceeds to the second machine, that will be minus 3. And that gives 237. And so the output to this is 237. I hope you have learned how function machines work today.